Good morning. I am Callista Parker, and I'm so glad to be here with you today. I have three little boys at home, and I tell you this not just for your sympathy for me, but because I understand a mess when I see one. I was introduced to making my own baby wipes after the birth of my third son. Not only was the nurse an advocate of homemade wipes, but I found out that several of my mom friends were as well. A good friend offered me to get her recipe, and then she taught me how to make them. And I was skeptical to the benefits, and I was also very concerned with the amount of time that it was going to be taking to make the wipes versus just picking up a package while I was already at the store. The first time I used the homemade wipes, though, I was completely sold, and I have not looked back for months. Now I'm even helping other moms figure out how to make theirs. Homemade wipes have several benefits, including economical, environmental, and natural. Making your own baby wipes is economical because the initial investment is slightly more, but it lasts so much longer, saving money throughout the entire year. Environmentally, making baby wipes is smart because there is less waste associated. The homemade wipes containers are reusable and don't include a plastic packaging or any boxes, even for just the refills. Finally, they are naturally smarter because the ingredients are known to you. You can actually pronounce them. They have less of a potential to cause irritation or reactions to your baby's skin, and you can choose which ingredients you would like to put in. For instance, some people like to add aloe vera or vitamin E, and others prefer tea tree oil or vinegar. The first step in making your baby wipes is to purchase the ingredients. You will need a plastic container with a lid about 6 inches in height. This one was perfect for me. You will also need a stove, a 1-cup measuring cup, a 1 tablespoon measuring spoon, an electric knife or a serrated kitchen knife, a saucepan, 1 gallon size Ziploc baggie, baby soap of your choice, baby oil of your choice, and paper towels. If you would like to include tea tree oil to prevent mold, you may do so. You may also include several other ingredients that I have mentioned before or find some new ones of your own. I like to add liquid vitamin E to mine, which is conditioning to the skin and can be purchased over the counter. Now this sounds like a lot, but most of these things you already have in your kitchen. So collecting all of these items can give the false impression that this will be time consuming and a hassle. However, that is simply not the case. So I'm going to explain to you how this works. Place the saucepan on the stove and then add all of the liquid ingredients into that saucepan. There is no need to stir the mixture. Next, you're going to turn the heat of the stove to medium to high, depending on your stove. You do not want the mixture to boil over once it begins boiling, and it's easy to do that because it has soap in it, so just be mindful. While you are waiting for the mixture to roll to a boil, grab your paper towel roll, your knife, and a plastic container. Start by removing the container's lid, setting it aside for later. Next, use the knife to cut your paper towel roll in half lengthwise. So like this, not like this. So like this, lengthwise. You will not have a smooth, clean-looking cut, and that's completely normal. Remove any of the extra hanging pieces of paper towel and discard them. Okay, the most difficult part of this process is next, and if you can master it, this will be pie from now on. You will need to remove the cardboard roll from the center of the paper towel. However you want to do it is fine, and as you go along, you'll learn the best way for you, but I like to tear a rip at the top, and then the cardboard just naturally kind of unravels from there. That cardboard can just be thrown away or recycled. Now you have 2 paper towel rolls. Place one in a plastic container, leaving it opened. Place the other in a gallon-sized Ziploc baggie to save for your next use. Putting it in the bag helps keep it clean and unexposed to dust, dirt, and bacteria that may not be good for your baby's bottom, so it's super important that you do that. Immediately after the water begins boiling rapidly, turn the stove off and remove the liquid mixture from the heat. Ideally, you want the mixture to be an intense boil, but if it may cause it to overflow, you may just want to roll it to a slow boil. Pour the saucepan's mixture over the open container containing the paper towels. Evenly distributing it is not necessary to worry about because the paper towels will absorb and distribute the moisture itself. Finally, we let the paper towels sit openly in the container for 7 to 10 minutes and then place the lid on top. Guess what? The homemade baby wipes are complete. That's how easy it was. You can use them now for about 1 to 2 weeks depending on how often the container is opened and how many you use. After about 2 weeks, the wipes will become moldy. Usually that starts at the bottom of the container, so make sure you check that on a regular basis because once they're moldy, they're no longer usable. There are a few additional pieces of information that are important to know. When you pull the first wipe from the container, start on the inside of the roll. Each square will separate as it already comes serrated. If you wish to travel with the homemade wipes, pull several of them and place them in a plastic Ziploc baggie for a smaller, less bulky option. Last, this is not an exact science. One of the things that I loved about making my own baby wipes was that you can experiment with ingredients and amounts. If you like your baby wipes to be slightly more moist, you can add more liquid the next time, and so on. This truly allows you to customize your wipes, which is fun and personalizes your experience. Cost efficient, convenient, easy, and safe for your child. I trust that you can now see the benefits of making baby wipes at home. As I said before, this is not an exact science, so have fun experimenting and create a baby wipe that is perfect for you and your perfect bundle of joy. With the perfect wipes for your family, you'll be able to tackle any mess that your baby gives. Thank you.